The world is full of mysteries, things that go bump in the night, unexplained phenomena that defy logic and reason. Tonight we delve into 3 tales of such occurrences, stories whispered in hushed tones, passed down through generations. Stories of those who looked up to the sky and saw something they couldn't explain. We call them UFOs, strange lights, or mysterious orbs. They appear in the night sky, silent, pulsating, watching us. Some dismiss them as weather balloons or tricks of the light, but what if the truth is far more sinister? What if these lights are harbingers of something ancient and unknowable, something that observes us from the darkness between the stars? Tonight, we explore 3 chilling accounts of these strange lights, each more unsettling than the last. Prepare yourself as we journey into the heart of the unknown and uncover the terrifying truth behind 3 the strange lights, mysterious orbs that appear in the sky. Imagine this, the endless expanse of the desert, a lone traveler making his way across the barren landscape. The sun beats down on the cracked earth, the air thick with the silence of solitude. His name is Jake, and he's on a journey, a pilgrimage of sorts, to clear his head after a painful divorce. He's got his jeep, a backpack full of supplies, and the open road ahead of him. As day surrenders tonight, the desert transforms. The oppressive heat gives way to a chilling cold, and the endless sky explodes in a canopy of stars. Jake builds a small fire, the crackling flames his only companion in the vast emptiness. He stares up at the stars, lost in thought, when something strange catches his eye, a light flickering in the distance. At first he dismisses it as a trick of his sleep-deprived mind, but the light persists, growing brighter, moving across the horizon with unnatural speed. It's a sphere of pulsating color, shifting from a sickly green to a vibrant, almost angry red. A cold fear creeps into Jake's heart, a primal instinct telling him to run, to hide. He jumps to his feet, his eyes glued to the strange light as it begins to move towards him. It doesn't make a sound, this orb of light, but its silence is somehow more terrifying than any roar. It's an alien presence violating the sanctity of the night sky. Jake scrambles for his jeep, his hands shaking as he fumbles with the keys. The engine roars to life and he throws the vehicle into gear, speeding away from the light as fast as the jeep can carry him. He doesn't dare look back, but he can sense the light, feel its presence pursuing him. He drives throughout the night, fueled by adrenaline and fear. The light follows, always maintaining its distance, always watching. As the first rays of dawn pierce the darkness, Jake finally sees a town in the distance. He races toward it, his heart pounding in his chest. The strange light vanishes as quickly as it appeared, swallowed by the growing dawn. Jake reaches the town, shaken to his core, forever marked by his encounter. He tries to explain what he saw, but the words sound hollow, even to his own ears. No one believes him, of course. They dismiss his story as exhaustion or dehydration. But Jake knows the truth. He saw something that night, something that defied explanation. And he knows deep down that the desert holds secrets, secrets best left undisturbed. Deep in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, nestled among towering pines and shrouded in an ethereal mist, lies a place known as Black Bear Forest. It's a place of rugged beauty, a sanctuary for hikers and nature enthusiasts seeking solace in the embrace of the wild. But within its verdant depths lurks a darkness, a secret whispered among the locals. Our story takes us to a group of friends, Emily, Ben, and Chris, on a weekend camping trip, eager to escape the hustle and bustle of city life. They've heard the rumors, of course, the strange lights that haunt the forest, but they dismiss them as mere folklore, nothing more than ghost stories to frighten tourists. They set up camp near a pristine lake, the air alive with the sounds of nature. As the sun begins its descent, casting long shadows through the trees, they gather around a crackling fire, sharing stories and laughter. But as the fire dwindles and darkness envelops the forest, a sense of unease settles upon them. The air grows heavy, the once comforting sounds of nature now taking on a sinister tone. Emily is the first to notice it. A faint glow in the distance, a pulsating light that seems to emanate from within the trees. She points it out to Ben and Chris, their laughter dying in their throats as they too witness the strange phenomenon. It's like a giant firefly, this orb of light, hovering silently in the darkness. Curiosity wars with fear as they watch the light, mesmerized by its ethereal beauty. Ben, ever the pragmatist, suggests it might be a lantern from another campsite. But Chris, his voice trembling slightly, points out that they're miles from any established trails, alone in the heart of the wilderness. The light begins to move, slowly at first, then with increasing speed, darting through the trees, its movements erratic, unnatural. A cold dread grips their hearts as they realize they are not alone. Panic sets in. They scramble to their feet, gathering their belongings, their movements fueled by adrenaline and terror. They stumble through the darkness, desperate to escape the strange light that seems to be toying with them, always staying just out of reach, always watching. They run until they can run no more, collapsing on the forest floor, their lungs burning, their hearts pounding in their chests. They huddle together for comfort, their eyes scanning the darkness, fearing that the light might return. As the first rays of dawn pierce through the dense canopy, they dare to breathe a sigh of relief. The light is gone. They make their way back to their campsite, shaken and bewildered by their experience. They pack up their gear and flee the forest, leaving behind the beauty and tranquility that had drawn them there in the first place. They return to their lives, forever changed by their encounter with the unknown. Our final tale takes us to the heart of the city, a place of towering skyscrapers and bustling streets. Amidst the urban jungle, a young woman named Sarah finds herself drawn to her apartment window. It's late, the city below a symphony of sirens and distant traffic noise. Sarah, an aspiring photographer, is drawn to the play of light and shadow on the cityscape. She's looking for the perfect shot, the one that will capture the raw energy of the city. But as she peers through her camera, she notices something peculiar in the sky. It's a light, a single point of pulsating color against the dark canvas of the night. At first, she mistakes it for a helicopter, but this light is different. It's larger, brighter, and moves with an unnerving fluidity. Sarah lowers her camera, her eyes fixed on the strange light. It hovers, then begins to move, darting between buildings. A shiver runs down Sarah's spine. She's always been a skeptic, dismissing stories of UFOs. But what she's witnessing defies rational explanation. She raises her camera, her finger hovering over the shutter button. A part of her wants to capture the moment, but another part, a primal instinct, screams at her to look away. The light pulses brighter, as if sensing her gaze. It's then that Sarah notices something else, something chilling. The light isn't just moving randomly, it's following a path towards her building. Panic surges through her. She stumbles back from the window, her heart pounding. She races to the corner of her apartment, seeking refuge in the shadows. The light hovers outside her window, illuminating the room with an eerie glow. Then, as quickly as it appeared, it vanishes. Sarah remains hidden, her breath ragged, her body trembling. The city outside continues its rhythm, oblivious to the terror within her apartment. But Sarah knows the truth. She saw something that night, something that defied logic and reason. And as she sits alone in the darkness, she can't shake the feeling that she and the entire city had been observed by something ancient and unknowable. 3 stories, 3 chilling encounters with the unknown. A lone traveler in the vast desert, a group of friends seeking solace in nature's embrace, and a young woman in the heart of the city, all of them drawn together by a single terrifying phenomenon, The strange lights in the sky, what are these mysterious orbs? Are they simply unexplained atmospheric anomalies, or do they hint at something far more profound, something that challenges our understanding of the universe and our place within it? Have you ever witnessed something in the night sky that defied explanation, a light that seemed to watch you, to follow your every move? Share your stories in the comments below, and let us delve together into the darkness, seeking answers to the mysteries that lie just beyond our grasp. But be warned, for some truths are best left undisturbed. For more explorations into the unknown and terrifying tales that will keep you up at night, be sure to subscribe. The darkness is vast and it's full of stories waiting to be told.